Halo. Halo, halo. Ih, pakai tipe segala anjir. Malam, Wirawan, Diego, Raffi, Kak Bunga. Aku ngantuk. Tadi tuh Moka tuh kabur pas aku lagi main. Terus aku kira nggak bakal bisa kabur kan, soalnya kandangnya dia tuh aku tindih pakai album BTS itu. Kan aku mikirnya ya berat lah ya, masa sih bisa digeser. Ternyata bisa dong kabur. Udah ngantuk aja. Malam Sin, welcome to the stream. Oh ya, sinyalku malam ini lagi jelek. Ya, lagi jelek. Jadi kalau misalnya buffering, maaf ya guys. Nggak tidur siang. Aku dari siang tuh ngedit klip. Terus sore aku main, terus habis itu aku ngedit klip yang mainan Palo. Sekarang ngantuk. Tapi pas banget sih nih apa Nooks Top 5 update upload video baru, tinggal cut doang. Masalahnya tuh aku tuh harus nyari yang klipnya itu cukup 15 detik doang, dan kebanyakan klip tuh lebih dari 15 detik. Jadi aku kayak aku nontonin ulang stream-streamku yang sebelumnya, jadi kayak sama nge-crop semua klip yang pernah aku bikin juga, karena mulai menumpuk ya. Soalnya aku kalau ngeklip nggak langsung ke edit, aku tumpuk kayak terus. Halo Elven, welcome to the stream. Terus aku sampai lupa ngecas HP. Ini 32%. Kan buat short, buat short. Aku kemarin mau ngupload short, kok maksimalnya 15 detik. Ini menjadi profesi menjadi kang clipper ya, karena aku harus mandiri ya, klip diri sendiri. Aku ditemani siapa ya mereka namanya, para hantu ini, apa namanya, yang satu sedih, yang satu takut. Siapa ya nama mereka? Wirawan. Kasih nama. Siapa ya namanya? Hmm, hmm, hmm. Siapa ya? Aku sangat tidak bisa memikirkan nama sih. Oh, yang kanan Farhan. Yang kanan Farhan. Yang kiri siapa ya? Nela, yang kiri Nela, yang kanan Farhan. Semua aja jadi wirawan. Yang kanan Farhan, yang kiri Nela. Oke. Mereka bucin. Farhan sama Nela. Kita nemenin Farhan sama Nela malam ini. Mereka gabut katanya. Terus Nela nih katanya pengen makan seblak gitu. Cuman sama Farhan gak dibeliin. Jadi yaudah deh mereka ke sini aja gitu. Nonton. Loh, kok kosong? Kok kosong? Nah. Buka. Halo Matsu, halo Reaper, halo Alpha. Welcome to the stream. Kenapa Diego? Ini ada BGM-nya. Matiin dulu. BGM dulu. Ini. Red stream kah? Enggak, bukan. Nonton yang horor. Oke, Diego. It's okay.
The Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation Team attempted ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly, this ritual is said to summon any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light. If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light, or leave me in eternal darkness." So, somehow, Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe in the old house. It did not go well.
Credo che ci sia qualcosa qua nell'armadio con me.
Vuol dire che funziona.
Prossima volta devo prendere dei fiammiferi un pochino più lunghi. Sei qua? Paolo?
Oh.
Mi sembra che stia grattando alla parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito...
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
Senti?
No, ora lo sento forse.
Paolo, sta grattando.
Ok. Hai sempre il fiammifero acceso?
Sto continuando ad accenderne, durano pochissimo. Secondo te cosa vuole? Cosa farà?
E Questo non lo so, sono curioso. Cosa? Riaccendilo.
Ti prego, apri.
What the hell?
Riaccendere la luce. Accendi la luce, chiudi la mano. Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi. È l'odore dei fiammiferi.
Ah, ok. Quindi,
Paolo?
cosa è successo? Ti
Allora-
ho sentito urlare praticamente 2 volte.
Allora, la prima volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha alitato nell'orecchio.
Ok.
E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda,
Ma veramente, guarda che roba.
mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non lo vedono, guarda.
Cioè,
Così si
non
vede.
sto scherzando, mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, si
tutto
vede.
qua che mi sta, guardate, mi sono fatta malissimo, veramente malissimo.
E poi
Mi
perché
sono fatta
adesso hai
veramente
urlato?
male. Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla,
Non posso riaprirlo perché è lì.
mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla. È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
E poi un profumo.
Ada bau
Beh,
parfum.
comunque, no. Te lo giuro.
Kok aneh ya maksudnya biasanya tuh baunya tuh nggak enak, ini baunya parfum. Sangat anggunli.
Sono spaventata.
Debbie starts to freak out, and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder. In a panic, Debbie flees the small wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out a dark supernatural entity? Let me know down in the comments.
Jangan malah parfum,
Run.
aneh. Biasanya
Japanese
biasanya
paranormal
bukan
investigator
parfum.
Takuchi from
Biasanya
YouTube
bau
channel
nggak enak
Takuchi
gitu.
Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan.
Shiriwa village
The village
in
is now a
Japan.
ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28
Menyan,
years.
bau menyan tuh bener,
Centuries-old
tapi
graves of former
nggak
residents
nyampe
can be
kayak
found
bau
hidden
parfum
away
nggak sih?
between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these
Kalau
days,
menurut
the only
mereka bau
residents of
parfum
Shiriwa
berarti bau
village
yang enak.
are the dead. In the dark of
Bau
night,
yang harum.
Takuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores. He starts to get a little freaked out
Perasaan
and
nih
decides to take
tempat
out his
kayaknya udah
thermal
sering
camera
di
to
ini
get a
nih ya,
better look
udah
at
sering
what could be
di
hiding in the dark.
di
What he
explore
sees
tempat ini.
shocks him to his core.
Karena ini kayak bukan pertama kalinya aku lihat rumah ini. Oh iya kah? Udah kayak main pasmo ya. Udah kayak main pasmo. Apaan sih? Kok kayak joget nih? Apa? Wah, anjir! Aku mau positive thinking itu hanya rekaman. Tapi emang bisa ya? Tapi bisa gak sih? Kali aja bisa naruh rekaman gitu.
He can't see anyone. Suddenly the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire spooky investigation over on the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera.
Biasa aja.
If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗽@gmail.com.
Halo Gina, welcome
Slipping
to the
through the
stream.
trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗍, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Oh ini, aku tahu nih. Ada lanjutannya. Lebih creepy-an ini sih dibanding yang tadi. Soalnya ini jelas.
Oh my God.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity in her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera.
Panda.
The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on outside the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees something that chills her to her core.
Huh?
Someone or something can be seen quickly pacing or maybe even running back and forth along the tree line in Lauren's backyard. Lauren has no idea who or what this could be.
Ya, lebih sereman orang, cuman ini jalannya glitchy banget ya.
So just what do
Tapi
you
emang
think
lebih
is
sereman
going
orang
on
daripada
here?
hantu. Maksudnya
And what is this?
kita nggak tahu kalau manusia
The
ada
furious
niatan apa.
phantom. These next creepy videos were recorded by a family in their home in Staffordshire, England. The father of the family, who goes only by the username 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗍, explains that they've been experiencing chilling paranormal activity in their home for the last 25 years. But the supernatural encounters have never been as active and terrifying as they are now. One day, 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗼𝗫 and his daughter are casually hanging out in their home. His daughter is filming their cat Lily, who is awkwardly sleeping on top of some cans and bottles. Suddenly, things take a terrifying turn.
Apa nih?
Look at her.
Oh, lucu banget.
That isn't comfortable at all.
Udah lama.
Enjoying my dunkers, Dad.
Oh.
My God. What the Jesus Christ.
You hit me. You hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera. Oh my God, I'm shaking.
Come on. Oh, God, man.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
Something
Bayangin
invisible seems to slap 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗽 hard across his face. In a
ditampar
later video, he
sama yang
explained
gak bisa
that he
kalian
had been
lihat.
angrily shouting at the
Imagine.
entity earlier, upset about the intense recent supernatural activity.
Tampar.
He suspects that he might have angered the paranormal presence and caused this bizarre attack. Cut to over 1 month later, and 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽 sees something unusual out of the corner of his eye. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Okay, guys.
Oh, aku nonton ini. Aku nonton ini. Ini wah. Aku nonton ini. Aku nonton di TikTok apa salah? Lihat ya guys.
Just bear with me a sec. Sorry, guys. Just film me a sec, because I keep seeing that telephone go past this door. And
Nggak cuman itu guys, masih ada.
something's moving that door. I want to prove there's nothing in there.
Gila sih. Aku nggak mau tinggal di sini lagi, anjir.
Shut it up. You got me? Right. Oh, I won't go back any further because the rest of the guys there. I'm not moving. Come here. Film around the bed and everything. Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, film me. Film the door. 100%. Bloody walking stick. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Nothing, just dressing gowns.
A dark figure seems to dart back and forth in the doorway at a super fast speed before slamming the bedroom door shut. The door handle shakes uncontrollably, but once
Nggak
the father
dicakar,
and daughter are finally able to get inside the
tau gak sih
bedroom,
pegangannya ganggang
there's
pintunya
nothing
di
there.
gitu-gitu.
So could it be that this family home is haunted by a dangerous
Udah
entity?
penonton, deng.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Masih ada ya? Masih ada deng.
The Flyby.
Terakhir.
This next video was recorded by
serem
pilot
nih.
Cesar Murillo
Kalau yang kayak
Perez,
gini.
who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin,
Kamu
Colombia.
jahat, Mas.
He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Ngedrama, sinetron. Apaan sih? Hah? Oh,
An unknown
itu.
dark round object can be seen flying above the clouds at 29,000 feet. The pilot says that he has no idea what this object could be, and the footage still remains a
Kira
mystery.
itu apaan aja tadi?
So, let me know your theories and ideas on just what
Obeng itu obeng.
this is.
Baut kobeng sih.
Thank you
Baut
so
kali
much for
baut.
watching. As
Baut,
I say again and again,
baut
my upload
lepas.
schedule is crazy all over the place. So please subscribe and turn on notifications.
Baut kali itu baut. Mana lagi ya? Yang bukan Nooks Top 5, soalnya Nooks Top 5 udah pernah aku tonton kebanyakan. Ini rekomennya Nooks Top 5 semua. Ini.
On September 8th of 2022, a video was uploaded online that many viewers are finding hard to explain. The video is anything but ordinary. It was posted by 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗀𝗃, who states that she didn't record the video herself, but instead, someone else had filmed it. The footage was later sent to her and was eventually posted online for everyone else to see. Similar to 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗽𝗃's reaction, viewers were left terrified by the footage. It's late at night, somewhere in Peru, when suddenly, two friends encounter something pretty disturbing. This is their video.
¿Qué cosa es esa cosa, Dios mío? Es una persona. No, no es una persona. Es una persona doblada. ¿Pero qué es? ¡Ay, madre!
Sayang.
Está moviéndose raro. Diosito, Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¡Ay, no!
Understandably, the two friends kept their distance from whoever or whatever this was. It stands on all fours, while moving its head in a manner that's very unusual. Being paralyzed with fear, both friends stay in place as they continue to observe the strange being.
Apa tuh? Seninnya? Masih ada berarti ini. Apa sampai akhir kayak gini? Oh. Ah. Senin sehoror itu kah, guys? Soalnya dulu aku kalau Senin malah seneng. Maksudnya ya sih, balik sekolah. Cuman kalau Senin tuh kan upacara dulu tuh sampai jam berapa. Nah, di tempatku ini sering upacaranya tuh tertunda karena hujan. Jadi ya aku seneng-seneng aja. Jadi bisa datang siang. Bisa datang jam 8. Enggak. Ya deh, jam 8 apa setengah 9 gitu. Lanjut.
Although it's not clear as to what this
Aku nontonnya di
was,
OBS.
viewers believe that it might have been a
full screen
skinwalker
banget
or some
deh.
other supernatural being. Yet, the lack of info on this video
Bisa
makes it likely that we'll
dong.
never know for sure what this
Karena
was.
nggak ada
So
upacara.
then,
Jadi
had the two friends
datangnya
actually
siang.
captured something supernatural?
Soalnya
Or
nggak ada
was something else
pelajaran
caught?
pagi. Kalau aku dulu tiap Senin pelajarannya dimulainya
A
jam
woman is
berapa
alone
gitu.
at home when her dogs all of a sudden
Kalau
start
nggak,
acting strange.
Ya ini kita udah
It was
nonton
only
tadi.
after looking back at her
Kalau
footage
nggak,
that she
ini
realized
sih,
the reason as to why they were acting odd.
Kalau
Doubtless,
bukan
the footage has left her disturbed.
datang siang, berarti
Now, before showing
pelajaran
the video,
di siang
it's worth
harinya
noting that the person in this clip has
dipindah
been
ke
featured in
pagi.
a previous video
Jadi
before.
pulangnya
Laura Combs has been
cepet.
documenting strange activity in her house,
Gitu.
and it was just recently that she caught something that has left her even more baffled than before. The following
Di sekolah
is
aku
her
soalnya
video.
bisa nawar-nawar sama gurunya. Halo lab. Halo. Nonton the stream. Tadi kita udah nonton. Bisa dong. Ya soalnya terlalu sering hujan sih. Jadi kayak guru pun nggak bisa datang karena hujan, macet. Jadi udah. Siapa yang mengajar? Yang tadi. Sorry guys. Entah kenapa lagi gak enak. Nah, kemarin temanku pas upacara celana dalamnya. Hah? Kamu bisa tahu gitu ini maksudnya temen kamu cewek apa cowok? Maksudnya kalau cowok melorot kayak mana? Kalau cewek malu sih.
Strangely enough, around the same time her dog starts to act up, a mysterious figure appears in her backyard. However, there is something very odd about this figure. It moves in such a way that seems to suggest it's something other than a human. Laura believes that it might be a supernatural entity, considering all that's happened in her home and the strange behavior exhibited by her dogs. Now, viewers also agree, but it's not certain if that's the case. Given what's happened, could it be that Laura's dogs were sensing a supernatural presence, which happened to be outside? Or might there be another explanation for this odd occurrence? Feel free to let me know what you think down below.
Welcome to the stream.
There's a podcast on YouTube by the name of Twisted Chamber, whose host consists of two people, Natasha and Kat. A few years ago, they received a strange video from a friend of theirs, who still, to this day, has no idea as to what was captured in it. They were deeply unsettled by the footage, and are looking for answers to explain what was captured. The story goes that the friend was visiting her sick daughter at the hospital late at night, when out of nowhere, something downright creepy is caught in the background. They were sure that nobody else was around, as they were the only ones on this floor. Needless to say, the video is pretty creepy. This is what they caught.
Hello. Very gorgeous.
Oh. Aku malah takut sama bonekanya anjir. Itu boneka kan?
It is only after a couple of seconds that we see a shadow-like figure zoom by. The speed at which they travel seems to be extremely fast, which makes it seem very uncanny.
Tapi aku lihatnya di OBS.
But even more strange is that the figure doesn't appear to be running, but rather standing completely straight while moving at a speed beyond human capacity. The friend who caught this doubts it was one of the nurses or anyone else in general, as they are totally certain that she and her daughter had the floor to themselves. So then, if no one else had been on the floor, who or what was this?
Tapi kayak manusia gak sih?
Clear answer to this question.
Cuman kayak cepet banget lari jalannya.
It seems that we won't know for sure until more evidence is given.
Jalan cepet banget, tapi kalau dilambatin kayak manusia biasa.
This next video was suggested by 𝘵𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀, who says he has no idea where this video originally came from. The source is unknown. However, after doing a bit of research, he was able to gather some info on the footage. According to 𝘵𝗲𝗀𝗀, the woman in this video is a house cleaner who's been cleaning an extremely old house for years. She usually comes at night to clean the place, and almost every night while being there, she swears that she can hear voices and footsteps from the floor above, even though no one else is inside the house. One night, the cleaning lady's friends dare her to clean the house, but with the lights off, and to record whatever happens. Although hesitant at first, she took the dare, thinking it would be a great idea, as she would prove to her friends that she's not crazy, and the house is actually haunted. But little did she know that this would be one of the biggest mistakes she's ever made. It's late at night, the lights are off, and the woman is at this place. This is what was captured.
Have I to really cope there? Oh! Jack! What? God. You can't scare me, you bastard, I'm coming. Farang. to prove that it is top up banister. Hello, Pauline, I'm shitting myself. Sounds like there's something in that bedroom. I'm up to the top of the stairs.
Anjir aku.
I can hear a noise in the background, but it's in that cupboard, and it is the airing cupboard. So that's where the boiler is, and it sounds like it's just someone's just come up at the back of me. Door, bollocks. Now I want to go back down now.
Itu depan TV kayaknya yang mainan kuda-kudaan. Ya, mainan kuda-kudaan.
Right, I've just shut door. Bed, I'm gonna sit on the floor. I daren't move. Do you know if I weren't shitting me sen? I want to go down.
Normally, anyone who encounters something like this would flee from the house immediately, but it seems that the cleaning lady was feeling pretty brave that night. However, if it wasn't for the following incident, this video would have been a lot longer. What happens next, before heading downstairs, has left her completely shook. This is what she caught.
Itu suara apa deh?
Open the door for me, please.
Oh shit!
I have just seen something.
Please jangan jangan di replay. Please.
I am frigging down.
Gak mau. Udah?
A loud bang comes from one of the rooms, at which the woman points the camera and captures something by the door. It happens real fast, but if you slow the footage and pause at the right time, you can see what appears to be a palish-looking figure peeking at the woman from behind the door. Eerily enough, it seems to have been standing there before even pointing the camera at it. It is at this point that the woman has seen enough and decides to call it a night. Now, with all that's happened in this video, one can't help but think that something paranormal had truly occurred. If so, then the dare she took proved to be successful. Yet not much info is given on the video to prove that it's either real or fake.
Aku kalau yang kayak gitu aku cuma pengen lihat sekali doang, nggak pengen berkali-kali.
As is often the case with videos like this, what happened that night remains a total mystery. The following video comes from 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗍, who while using a public restroom heard strange noises coming from the stall next to his. Curious as to who or what was making those noises, he takes out his phone to record the strange occurrence. He knew for a fact that nobody else was inside the restroom, so it didn't make sense that all of a sudden, somebody was in the stall next to his. He begins to record, and ends up capturing something pretty terrifying. Take a look.
Takut ya aku.
Without warning, the stall suddenly slams on its own. Naturally, Ryan runs away from the restroom, fearing that whatever had slammed the door is most likely capable of causing serious harm. Now, unfortunately, the video lacks enough info to determine if it's real or not. But regardless, the sudden movement of the door closing is definitely scary on its own.
Hi,
But as always, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? More often than not, Most videos on the
Goblok
paranormal
kaget.
have very little information or not enough context, but it's usually these that
Aku juga
tend to be the
kaget.
creepiest.
Oh guys, pakai gitu. Kira
Therefore,
ada
this
sesuatu
next
gitu.
video is no exception to this notion. The following footage takes place inside a mine somewhere in Chile. The people in this video appear to be workers for a mining company, and it seems that one of the workers is filming the inside of this mine. They pan the camera all around the space when suddenly something very unusual is caught in the footage. With that said, be sure to look closely as you might miss it the first time. Take a look.
Yang teliti guys netnya. Apaan? Oh, tadi jalan ke samping dia.
There's a small crevice a few feet away, and just outside of it, there seems to be a small, shadowy figure resting against the wall. It is only seen momentarily before the camera pans away and then pans back to find nothing there. Now there's plenty of theories as to what this could have been, but the most popular one seems to be the belief that this might have been a creature known as a duende, an elf-like entity with sinister intentions. Yet, like most theories, it is not a fact, but simply a belief. So whatever this was is currently unknown. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not something paranormal was captured.
Nggak tahu sih.
What exactly was caught
I
in this
don't
video?
know. Nggak tahu sih. Aku biasa aja sih.
In this next video, a security guard is working the night
Lucu
shift
aja
at
gitu
an empty
nyender.
facility when something extremely creepy is caught on camera. The
Extremely
guard in this video is known as Tim
creepy.
Saver,
Extremely
and he's been working the night
creepy.
shift at a place that
Kalau
he
nggak serem
believes is
gimana?
haunted. From strange noises that seemingly come out of nowhere to the odd feeling that someone else is inside the building, Tim has plenty of reasons to explain why he films during his shift. Now, there have been plenty of unexplainable things caught on camera, but a particular video has left many viewers unsettled. In this video, Tim hears a noise coming from a space near the ceiling. He proceeds to check out the noise, but when he gets there, something is captured that Tim hadn't noticed until looking
Aku udah
back
lihat
at the footage.
ini. Aku udah lihat
When he saw
ini.
what was caught,
Aku
he
udah
was
lihat
left
ini.
speechless.
Tangan guys, tangan.
This
Spoiler.
is what he captured.
Halo Wilbu lagi. Wibu, welcome to the stream. Udah lihat. Jadi biasa aja kalau udah lihat. Lagian tuh apa
After
sih?
zooming in
Patung
and
apa
brightening
sih?
the footage, we
Lu
can see
kenapa
what
di
appears to
situ?
be a hand grasping at an object inside the space. After a few seconds, it then disappears. Tim is sure that what he captured is
Came
something
back last night
paranormal.
and couldn't find your
However,
stream.
some
I
viewers
ended my
believe that it
stream
might have been
like
someone hiding
at
inside the
12
building.
because
Nevertheless, the footage
I need to
remains a
sleep.
mystery. But it seems that Tim will soon be
I'm
posting
sorry,
more to explain this video. For now, the question remains, who or what was captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to
Last night I end my stream
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
at 12.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Actually, I'm not sleeping, but I'm kind of
This last video comes from someone who works
in
the
a
night
bad
shift
mood
at a department store inside a
to
mall.
continue the
For some
stream.
reason, almost every night,
Because of
strange noises are
Valorant.
heard inside the store.
Yeah.
Although the person who works there isn't sure what exactly is
I
going
ended
on,
my
a
stream
video
at
of theirs
12.
has left viewers wondering if the store might be dealing with something paranormal. It's close to midnight, The employee is all alone, and the following is caught on camera. This is what was captured.
What's going on, guys? Making a video. It's been a couple days since I made the last one. I'm feeling good. That was... Yo! Hello? Jesus Christ, it was behind me.
Oh shit!
Out of nowhere, a small silhouette of what appears to be a child stands right behind the employee. Now, because the video ends abruptly, it's hard to be sure if what was caught is actual paranormal evidence. But whether paranormal or not, there's no doubting that the sudden appearance of the small figure is creepy alone. As always, what are your thoughts on this? Paranormal or not?
Spesies
Thanks for watching,
dinosaurus.
and I hope you enjoyed.
Spesies dinosaurus. Apa ya? Aku nggak tahu dinosaurus. Yang badannya kecil, palanya gede.
The following video shows a woman doing a live stream inside her house when something extremely creepy is caught on camera. The woman in this video is known as 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗀, who's well known for doing tarot card readings and other fortune-telling activities. It isn't often the case, but occasionally, 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀 would go online and do a live stream where she does tarot card readings for her viewers. But it was just recently that 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀 had done something completely different. Instead of reading cards as usual, she decides to do a seance inside her house. Little did she know that this would be a big mistake. As 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗀 tries to make contact with the dead, she talks to a friend on the phone who's watching the live stream. She sits in front of a mirror when all of a sudden this happens.
Yang lain,
Es como si me quedara inmovilizada. Mira que se ahora hacen así.
Ahora se abre la puerta.
Yang lain ke THT. Lydia saurus.
Ábrete puerta. Que se abra la puerta.
Ah.
No posible. No posible.
Aku kan dinosaurus, aku ikan.
No me toquéis,
ikan
que estoy
bertanduk.
protegida, ¿eh? No me toquéis, que estoy protegida. No vale, ya abro la luz, ya.
Somehow, the door opens on its own. But even stranger is that it opened when 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀 asked the supposed spirit to do so. Feeling completely terrified, she takes a moment to gather herself before proceeding further with the seance.
Yang lain ke THT.
What happens next has left her beyond spooked. Watch.
Lydia saurus.
¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo?
Oh, ini dia ngerekam sendiri. Kira
¿Estás enfadado? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante? Venga, ponte delante del espejo. Te quiero ver. Dios, tu puta madre. No, puta, que me caigo.
Hostia, 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀, cuidado.
It is at this point that 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀 has seen enough and decides to end the live stream. Given what happened, viewers believe that 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀 might have reached out to a sinister entity. Yet others think that something else was contacted. Although pretty spooky, it could be that this whole thing was just a setup for the sole purpose of getting views. But it seems that many viewers find this video to be genuine evidence of something paranormal. But of course, you be the judge. Ghost or not? Feel free to let me know what you think. Now, the following video barely has any information, but it still speaks for itself. Where exactly this video had come from is unknown, as the original source is a total mystery. All that is known is that it was found by someone online who reposted the video. In it, a small child is seen lying at a doorway when something pretty baffling happens. Take a look. According to viewers, it seems that the child was either kicked or pushed by an unseen force. Even before it happens, They seem to be scared of something, as though they are trying to get away from whoever or whatever is inside this room. The lack of info and the unknown source of this video makes it hard to determine if it's paranormal or not. For now, it remains a mystery until more info is brought forth. Now this next video was posted in September pushed by an unseen force.
Tadi bukan hitam doang, kukira juga hitam doang.
In it, a small child is seen lying at a doorway when something pretty baffling happens. Take a look.
Nontonnya kan dari OBS.
According to viewers, it seems that the child was either kicked or pushed by an unseen force. Even before it happens, they seem to be scared of something, as though they are trying to get away from whoever or whatever is inside this room. The lack of info and the unknown source of this video makes it hard to determine if it's paranormal or not. For now, it remains a mystery until more info is brought forth. Now this next video was posted in September of this year, but for some reason was taken down a few days later. Some believe that the video was removed because the person in it is so traumatized by this incident that they don't want to be reminded of what occurred. Although it's not clear what the reason might be, the owner of the footage has reposted the video for those interested in seeing it before taking it down again. It goes without saying, but the video is pretty creepy to say the least. In it, a security guard is working the night shift inside a private building somewhere in Colombia when something very strange happens. The guard is on duty, patrolling the area, when out of nowhere, someone greets him. Or so it seems. Take a look.
Ngobrol sama siapa, Pak? Bapak? Bapak ngobrol sama siapa?
At the start of the clip, we can see the guard waving at someone and looking at them. But, as the video continues, no one appears. He seems to be having a conversation with someone who doesn't appear to be there.
Skizo nih bapak-bapak. Skizo gak sih?
Although pretty strange, it's the following piece of information that makes this video a whole lot creepy. As it turns out, the security guard in this footage says that he was talking to someone who was in need of assistance. That someone was an old lady who was asking for directions to a place in the building. But, as we can see in the footage, she doesn't appear to be there. A few minutes pass, and the guard is still chatting with whoever it might be that we can't see on camera. But then, after conversating for a while, he is radioed by his coworker, who tells him something that suddenly makes his blood run cold. Watch.
Langsung lari.
Right away, the guard hits the button to the elevator, thinking it would open immediately, but then quickly realizes that the stairs would be a better escape. In a panic frenzy, he runs away and leaves the building without ever looking back. It isn't clear where exactly the guard had went, but given his response, it seems likely that it was far away from this building. All in all, his coworkers have no doubt in their minds that this whole encounter was paranormal in nature. But, unfortunately, this whole video is a mystery. Without sufficient info, the question remains, who or what exactly had the security guard been talking to? There's a photo online that's been circulating through various groups on Facebook. The image was initially posted somewhere in September of this year, but ever since then, people have been getting creeped out by this photo. Now, the photo itself comes from a family who took the image during a baby shower that occurred somewhere in Mexico. Lots of photos were taken at this party, but one in particular has left the family disturbed. It was only after the party was over that they looked at the photos and saw the chilling photograph that they can't seem to explain. It's nighttime, and the party seems to be going well when someone takes out their phone and begins to take various photos. They see a group of people in the corner and decide to take their picture.
Ataupun foto-foto, sumpah aku nggak suka di foto. Aku nggak suka foto. Oh my god, di zoom.
The family was left shaken up after seeing this. According to them, nobody was next to this woman when they took the pic. They further mentioned that his facial appearance is unlike anything they've ever seen. Although some people think that this might have been a case of pareidolia, as the rocks in the background could have been mistaken for a face, the family is certain that this wasn't a rock or something pareidolia. They've taken photos of the same area where the pic was taken, and none of them show the figure that was captured. So then, if this wasn't pareidolia or someone they know, who or what was this? This next video comes from a man named Chris Hill, who you might recall from a previous video. From exploring abandoned places to seeing things that he can't explain, Chris has had his fair share of creepy occurrences. But his most recent exploration may just be the creepiest. Chris visits an abandoned warehouse at an undisclosed location. Inside, he finds a lot of empty crates and mountains of debris. Although mostly empty, he can't help but feel a certain presence inside this building. Small critters might have made this place their home, but to Chris, it seems that something else is living here.
Itu jelas banget, aku gak mau.
He searches all around and finds nothing.
Aku tipe orang yang otakku tuh sekali ngelihat sesuatu yang menurut otakku menarik nih ya, langsung gak bisa dilupain. Pasti keinget terus sampai kapan, sampai berhari-hari. Aku gak mau.
One of them, however, leads to a narrow passage that seemingly has no end. Chris enters the passage and immediately notices something strange.
Whoa. It's noticeably colder in here. What the hell? If you stand right here, it's kind of warm. Like normal temperature. But as soon as you go in here, it gets cold. That is creepy as hell.
Iya, aku nggak berani merem anjir kalau habis nonton yang serem-serem tuh. Aku nggak berani merem. Tidur pun merem tuh kalau bener-bener ngantuk. Kalau nggak ngantuk nggak mau merem. Mandi pun aku nggak berani merem.
Wow.
Bodo amat. Yang merem cuma sedetik 2 detik. Apaan tadi? Aku nggak lihat.
Chris has no idea as to why there's a sudden change in temperature when entering inside. But confused and scared, he walks further into the passage, not sure where it would take him. He eventually arrives at an area that is more spacious and emptier. However, it is at this point when things take a dark turn. He goes in and sets up a few cameras before exploring the whole space. One camera in particular is an infrared camera that records in real time. When he's done setting up all cameras, he continues to explore the site. But unbeknownst to him, this is captured.
Damn. Still gotta go down there too. Did you hear that? That was loud.
Kalian lihat gak? Kalian lihat gak? Wah, wah, wah. Dipeluk guys. Imagine dipeluk dari belakang. Kalian pengen dipeluk dari belakang gak? Kalian pengen dipeluk dari belakang gak? Wah, di sini aja guys kalau kalian mau dipeluk.
What's that noise? Sounded like something fell.
Halo Novantogo. Lihat. Lihat yang di bawah, kanan. Nah, dibuka, diperbesar. Wow. Um, 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 ini masih chat kalian tapi nggak masuk di OBS, bentar ya. Masih nggak masuk. Gimana ini? Tuh, chat kalian disconnect, yang dono-dono juga pada disconnect. Tuh. Aha. Kalau aku matiin streamnya mati guys. Kalau aku kelarin OBS-nya streamnya mati. Dadah guys, dadah. Dadah. Haha, dadah. Dadah bentar. Halo? Halo? Udah. Udah ya? Sangat tidak seru ya. Ini gimana sih? Ya udah, ulang-ulang ya. Nih, dari sini berarti fokus. Ini aku bingung sih antara dipeluk apa lewat doang si ininya. Soalnya kalau dibesarin kayak lewat doang, tapi kalau dari jauh kayak dipeluk. Lihat. Tuh, itu kayak dipeluk kan? Ya ini serem sih. Nggak serem sih, lebih kayak itu apaan anjir.
Had it not been for the second camera, this would have been missed. A mist-like figure can be seen approaching Chris from a distance before reaching him. Eerily enough, Chris turns around as soon as the figure gets to him. And, as if that wasn't creepy enough, a strange-like figure in the corner can be seen peeking at the camera. Chris has no clue as to what this could have been, but viewers can't help but think that this might have been some supernatural creature that was spying on Chris. Whatever it might have been, he is certain that he won't be coming back to this place,
ada Umar ya.
as
Halo
he's definitely
Umar.
spooked.
Halo.
But as always,
Halo
what are your thoughts on this?
Curut, pendek,
Paranormal
bocil.
or not?
Ngeselin mukanya.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. This last video shows a woman who appears to be very sick. The person recording claims that she might be on her deathbed. If that's so, then this video just got a whole lot interesting. A friend or relative is watching the woman on the monitor when they notice something odd about the footage. Upon looking closely, they see the following.
What the f is that? It's like something touching her.
Apa itu?
What the hell is that?
What looks to be an arm reaching out to the woman on her supposed deathbed can be seen on camera. It reaches out as though whatever this is trying to comfort the sick woman.
Terang banget.
Some viewers have theorized that this might be the ghost of a loved one who is still looking after their partner from beyond the grave. Although pretty wholesome, it is solely a belief. Yet most viewers can't help but think this. But of course, what do you think? Had the ghost of a loved one paid a visit to this woman? Or is there a possible explanation for the ghostly arm?
Dia itu pasien yang ya sudah tidak bisa diselamatkan lagi.
And I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Ini si Jerry kan? Kok Jerry sih?
Jerry sih namanya
Jeffrey ya? Aku lupa anjir namanya Jerry. She's dying ya, she's dying. Aku udah nonton yang ini deng. Aku udah nonton ini.
What happens next?
Ini bocil barbar banget anjir.
Take a look.
No.
The child, without warning, stops in their tracks and stares at something as though someone were blocking their path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a child with an overactive imagination isn't ruled out, but the way in which they interact with this supposed imaginary friend is what frightens the mother of this child. Rosie B, the mother in question, thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was forcefully trying to take away her daughter's toys. But even more unsettling is the fact that when Rosie asked her daughter as to who she was talking to, she responded by saying that it was a little girl and a little boy. Overall though, this video is quite strange. The mother has yet to find out the history of her home, as she thinks this might explain this odd occurrence. But until then, this video remains a mystery. On May 30th of 2016, a single car accident had occurred on a Brazilian highway known as BR-262.
Biasanya
The driver of this
compilation tuh
vehicle lost control
10,
of his
top
wheel,
10, top
causing him
10,
to veer
top
off the road
5.
and crash his car.
Ini kenapa top 8?
Unfortunately, he did not survive this accident. Upon hearing about this, a TV news crew was sent out to report this incident. They arrived on the scene and began to report, but after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed that something very strange appeared in the footage. The following is the video that was taken.
Parente das vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou. A suspeita é que a motorista tenha tentado desviar de um animal que cruzou a pista.
No local onde há muito mato em volta da rodovia.
Upon zooming in, a face can be seen inside the car. It appears out of thin air and almost seems to be looking directly at the camera. Viewers believe that this may have been the ghost of the driver of this vehicle, while others think that this may have been something else entirely. But as always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something supernatural was caught. What exactly was caught on camera? As with most videos, this next one has little to no information, but with or without it, the video is still pretty spooky. It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man captures footage of something that occurs right in front of him as he lays in bed. This is his video.
Aku lihat, cuman di pinggir mataku aja. Lihatnya nggak fokus. Jam 3 pagi. Apa ini? Iya, cie, paine. Congrats. Congrats. Congrats, paine. Ada. Cengklak. Ada. Ini sok-sok nggak tahu gitu, Idi. Padahal belakangan ini nge-tweetnya hal-hal yang sama, Idi. Kaget aku.
It's 3 in the morning when all this happens. The door opens just a few inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the man. It happens almost immediately, as though whatever was behind this door was listening attentively. The man then goes inside, but finds no one in there. Naturally, he was shaken to his core upon realizing that something paranormal had occurred. The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case. Was the door opening on its own something paranormal? Or was it something else?
Cuman foto. Yang benar
The
cuman
following
foto.
video comes from 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗀, who states that a friend of his daughter's was walking through a wooded area that is believed to be extremely haunted. 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗀 Woods is a forest in England where many people have reported paranormal encounters. From small shadowy figures that lurk behind trees, to the infamous hellhounds that are said to come out at night, 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗀𝗀 Woods has been a place of unusual activity. It is also said that pagan rituals have taken place here, some of which have included sacrifices. One evening, as a man and two children explore Winston's woods, something very unsettling is caught on camera. This is what was captured. Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real fast.
Walking for like an hour now. It is pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
Aku nggak lihat apa-apa. Oh, aku sempat lihat tadi, cuman aku kayak apaan sih itu?
Little did he know that a small shadowy figure was caught in the background. It stands in place for a couple of seconds before ducking down beneath a tree trunk. It recedes away as though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen. It is almost similar to an animal's reaction when it spots a person nearby. Yet Simon doubts that it's an animal and instead believes that it might be a spirit that haunts this forest. Whoever or whatever this was is a mystery, but unfortunately, it seems we won't know for sure what this was until more info is given.
Foto doang ya Pak ini? Percaya deh.
It was during a podcast that one of the hosts had shared some chilling photos that were submitted to him by a viewer. It goes without saying, but what was captured in one of these images has left many viewers disturbed. The person who submitted the photos states that the reason they took them was because they felt like they were being watched. They were lying in bed when all of a sudden they get the strangest feeling. For some reason, they can't help but feel that someone is outside the room, standing in the doorway and looking at them.
Oh my god.
No one else was inside the house except them. Feeling very spooked, they slowly take out their phone and begin to take various photos of the passageway outside the room. What they captured has left them shook. These are their photos. In the distance, there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room. It wasn't until zooming in on the photo that the person who took it saw the mysterious figure. Although pretty creepy, they're somewhat glad that they caught this, as it reassures them that they're not losing their mind and that there is in fact something very strange going on inside their house.
Aku malah lebih gak suka itu, Reja. Aku gak suka itu.
He played with the Ouija board prior to this incident and believes it's the reason why strange things are happening. But what do you think? Did this person actually capture something paranormal? Or was something else captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Lucu.
Two friends are goofing off inside a house when they capture something pretty creepy on camera. One of the friends appears to be doing an online challenge, while the other records him doing it. However, what happens moments later leaves them both terrified. Watch.
Right, do it again because I'm filming this time. No, go on. Right, yeah. How many you got left?
There's only two left, so it's...
Right, well, yeah, just do two then.
This is, I'm gonna read some Mentos and then drink, well, it's not Diet Cola, it's Pepsi Max, but there's only two, so...
It's fizzy, it should work.
Mentos sama cola.
Working?
No.
You should, give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look. Oh, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the video, so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine. Had they captured something paranormal or not?
Halo, welcome to the stream. Halo.
The following video comes from a man named Jacob who lives in a house that he recently inherited from his grandmother. Jacob isn't too sure if he wants the house, as it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing. But after the following night, it seems that he's made up his mind. It's late at night when Jacob wakes up to a noise inside his bedroom.
Oh, pantesan dia di rumah ininya ya, neneknya ya. Neneknya kan? Si ini. Siapa sih nama dia tuh? Jerry. Siapa sih namanya? Sabuk yang dilempar sabuk. Halo Kuraisu, welcome to the stream. Oh, jadi dia nyobain rumahnya gitu kan, karena ditawarin buat tinggal di situ. Jadi dia nyobain gitu. Ya ini yang semalam. Semalam kah? Oh, kaget anjir. Kukira yang beginian tuh cuma ada di game. Ternyata beneran ada di dunia nyata.
A knocking sound can be heard coming from his closet. However, nothing is inside when he checks. But then moments later after checking, loud banging can be heard from the other side of the room. Clearly, Jacob was spooked out of his mind. Yet, something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until watching this video. At the start of the clip, the clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed. But then later, it is seen staring at the door. Ever since seeing this, Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to the living room. He states that it came alive that night, and is glad that he caught evidence of it. Although pretty creepy, this video is still a mystery. But thanks to this incident, Jacob has made up his mind on whether or not he should keep the house. All in all, what happened that night has left him beyond terrified. This last video comes from India, and it shows a woman walking late at night. In it, she appears to be scared as she constantly looks over her shoulder. It seems that she might be seeing things, considering that it's dark outside. But then, all of a sudden, something is captured that seems to suggest otherwise. This is what was caught.
Oh. Itu jelas banget.
Initially, the woman looks at something that doesn't appear to be there. But then, seconds later, the figure of a man appears out of nowhere. It shows up exactly where the woman was initially looking. Viewers believe that a ghost had been caught on camera, yet some believe that this was an actual person who for some reason couldn't be picked up by the camera at first. Whether ghost or not, this encounter is pretty terrifying, as who, or whatever this was, just creepily stands there looking at the woman. But as always, what are your thoughts on this? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Yang di sebelahnya itu. Kenapa ya?
A child is playing alone at home
Ini aku juga
when
udah
something
pernah
downright
nonton.
creepy is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which recorded the following
Gak apa-apa
incident
deh
late
nonton
at
lagi,
night.
gak apa-apa.
It wasn't until the day after that the
Videonya
person
doang
who
aku
posted
pernah
the
nonton,
video had noticed something
completionnya
strange
belum
about the
kayaknya.
footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film. 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗀𝗀, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage."
Nah, ini top 5 nih compilationnya, kan top 8.
The security camera captures the uploader's nephew, who appears to be playing by himself. However, it isn't until seconds later that we see another child appear on camera. If the uploader's nephew was the only child present inside the home, then who was this? Even more unsettling is the fact that whoever this was seems to resemble the uploader's nephew in appearance. As we already know, there shouldn't be another child in the footage. It's videos like this that make you question whether a child's imaginary friend is actually imaginary.
Apa sih ini fotonya?
Of course, it's not certain if a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. Until more footage or information is released on this video, the question still remains. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead? On August 6th of 2021, at around 4:40 in the morning, RJs, who took the following video, had been driving down a highway when all of a sudden, something terrifying appeared on camera. The highway in question is located in Alberta, Canada, and isn't thought to be haunted. But after watching this video, it might just be. The video starts off with RJs talking to her sister, who's with her in the car, when out of nowhere, they spot a moving figure in the distance. As their car approaches the mysterious figure, they begin to record. This is what they saw.
Go faster! I am gonna go in the middle. Oh my god.
Apaan itu? Ya kali aja emang orang gitu. Kenapa?
The figure appears to be wearing a white dress. They assume it's a woman, but aren't sure if that's what they'd seen. They then turn around and drive back to get a better glimpse of this supposed lady.
She's walking yet.
According to RJs, the mysterious lady had worn a dress straight out of the 50s era and had a hairdo of the same period. Given the description of this lady, along with the fact that she was walking alone late at night in the middle of nowhere, viewers can't help but think that something paranormal had been caught on camera. Some believe that she might have caught the ghost of someone who had passed away on this road. It's not clear as to who or what was caught on camera. It could be that someone had been stranded, but given the circumstances, there's something about this that doesn't seem normal. Who, or maybe even what, was caught on camera?
Orang sih kayaknya. Cuman yang pas video keduanya rada aneh aja cara jalannya. kayak slow-mo banget.
The following footage comes from a salesman who was traveling overseas for a business trip. Due to travel restrictions, the salesman had to self-quarantine for a total of 7 days. His self-quarantine took place at a hotel where he booked a room all for himself. But during the 7 days that he's there, something really creepy happens. On the second night of his quarantine, the salesman is talking to a friend via webcam when all of a sudden, this happens.
誰もおらんかったわ。
お、マジで？なんか部屋間違えたんじゃない？
ほら。まあ、飯の時はノックされるんやけど。
隔離はいつまで？
まあ、あといつか。
The conversation between the two then segues on the topic of food served at the hotel. But, as they continue to talk, something startles the salesman.
アジア料理が多いな、やっぱ。
また聞こえたね。
また？
今、録画してるまだ。
してる。
あ、ちょっと待って。
何してんの？
ちょっと見て。
その強盗とかだったらやばいんじゃない？
まあ、証拠取れ。
証拠？ちょっとフリーズしてるけど、証拠取れなくない？あ、大丈夫。いないじゃん。誰もいない。
誰もいないし。
おう。
見てこれ。
前の部屋のやつがなんかいたずらでやってんじゃない？
It is at this moment that his friend thinks that a next-door neighbor is playing tricks. Yet the salesman isn't sure if anyone is occupying the rooms near him. His friend then jokes that the room he is in might be haunted. He doesn't think much of this and decides to go to bed. However, late at night, he is woken up by someone knocking at his door. Though this time, he fails to capture anything on camera as the knocking stopped when he started recording. But he was now more determined than ever to catch whoever was playing with him. The next day, as he waits patiently for the knocks to occur, he captures this. Once again, there is no one at the door. He checks both ends of the hallway, but not a single person is in sight. It is at this point that the salesman is questioning his sanity. But just when things couldn't get any more unsettling, something else happens that has left him completely spooked. The following night, he is woken up once again by knockings, but this time, something far more unexplainable happens.
Really?
Ya udahlah, pergi aja kenapa? Ganti kamar kek.
After checking again to find no one at the door, the salesman turns around and sees all doors near the entrance open. He was now convinced that the room he was in might actually be haunted. Perhaps his friend was right after all. Something is inside this room. On the 6th night of his quarantine, he decides to use his PC camera to capture anything that may occur behind his back. The camera is left recording as he goes to bed. Later, he is woken up by someone or something knocking at his door. As he walks over to the entrance, he realizes that the knocking isn't coming from outside, but rather from inside his room.
Diego, kamu mau tinggal di sini? Bukan tinggal, nginep. Nih, kamar mandinya banyak banget cermin deh. Serem anjir.
To his surprise, no one is there. He is now sure that whatever is happening is beyond explanation. Now, it's a good thing the salesman had set up a second camera, as the following incident would have gone unnoticed. During the time he's inside the bathroom, a bottle falls on its own.
Ooh.
If you look closely, you can see the bottle move slowly towards the edge before falling over. Like with all occurrences, this one has left him baffled. Luckily, the salesman won't be staying there any longer, as the next day will be the last of his quarantine. To this day, he can't think of anything logical that could explain what happened in that room. Just like viewers, the salesman thinks that the room might have been haunted. But as always, we can't be sure if that's the case.
Diego mau kawin.
We don't know if what was caught on camera is real or not. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. The following photo was submitted by 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗽𝗀, who writes, "This photograph was taken at a haunted landmark in Indonesia known as Lawang Sewu. The person you see in this picture is underneath the landmark. He is inside a shaft, and behind him is an empty room. He was absolutely sure that no one was inside the room. Yet still, the picture shows that someone was inside it. This is the photo that was taken."
Oh shit. Nah, itu jelas banget, aku nggak mau lihat di zoom kah sama orangnya?
You can see what appears to be a person standing behind
di
this
zoom
man.
anjir.
If no one was inside the room, then who was this? Now, because the location of the photo is said to be haunted, 𝘀𝘂𝗽𝗽𝗽𝗽 believes that a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. But like with most images, this could simply be a case of pareidolia. Perhaps this might have been a pipe or some other object that resembles a face. But doubtless, whatever this is, it sure does look creepy.
It's not creepy, it's terrifying.
The following video was submitted by Little Fatima, who writes that a family in Indonesia had caught something unexplainable on camera. It goes without saying, but what this family had caught on tape is pretty disturbing. The video shows what appears to be a family gathering taking place inside someone's house, when all of a sudden, something very unusual is seen in the background. Take a look.
Yang barusan. Yang barusan ya? Oh, beda lagi. Oh shit. Kenapa sih yang kayak gini-gini? Nggak mau lihat. Di zoom lagi. Tuh udah.
There appears to be someone or something.
Iya, kirainku juga ada yang di ruang tamu. Aku udah biasa aja kan, terus kayak
whatever this is very uncanny. Now, it could be that someone's reflection is being shown in the footage, but upon closer examination, the figure doesn't appear to be anyone's reflection. If that's not creepy, then I don't know what is.
Udah lah, gak usah di zoom.
You're more than welcome to share your thoughts on this footage.
Ngapain di zoom terus
what exactly
sih?
had been caught on camera?
Em, em, dah. Kayaknya ini bakal jadi satu-satunya stream yang gak akan ku tonton ulang. Aku tidak mau nonton ulang stream ini. Nggak mau, aku mau udahan aja. Enggak deh, udah aku nggak kuat sumpah. Gimana ya? Yang tadi tuh seru Nggak mau. aku tuh udah lihat sekali kan ya. Itu pun pas kayak baru nongol dikit gitu. Tapi itu aku udah kebayang kayak gimana. Jadi aku nggak mau lihat lagi. Iya, kalau lokal aku nggak suka. Kalau soalnya tuh karena deket gitu ya. Kalau di luar kan masih harus pakai VPN tuh. Berisik Zikri. Enggak, kasurku ada 2 soalnya, atas sama bawah, jadi nggak ada kolom. Cuman jendelaku tuh di depan kasur, dan kasurku dan jendelaku tuh gordannya tuh nggak bisa nutup 100%. Jadi kayaknya aku bakal parno deh. Aku bakal ngebelakangin jendelaku deh kayaknya. Kenapa sih harus dua terakhirnya kenapa harus di Indo sih? Terus dua-duanya sama-sama jelas, kenapa sih? Kenapa? Tapi emang aku biasanya ngebelakangin jendela sih. Entahlah, aku tidur sama mamaku saja. Aku tidur sama mamaku aja. Aku kadang kalau takut masuk ke kamar mamaku terus peluk-pelukan gitu. Karena aku takut. Nah, kita semua takut. Kamu wirawan, kamu gak usah tidur. Paling sering gelut kok masih tidur sama mami. Ya gimana ya? Ya kalau takut gini loh. Aku mau cerita horor. Aduh, tapi kalau cerita horor ntar orangnya dateng. Nggak apa, yolo, aku tidur sama mama. Jadi gini. Ini yang ya sebut aja orang, Kak Bunga. Sebut saja orang. Soalnya yang ngalamin aku sama mamaku kan kita tinggalnya berdua ya. Kita berdua yang ngalamin ganti-gantian gitu kayak, weh, Elvans. Jadi aku auto baca otakku. Jadi tuh bentar aku tutup dulu chatnya. Jadi tuh pas itu mamaku lihat aku di kamar. Padahal aku nggak di kamar mamaku. Padahal aku di kamarku. Terus juga aku juga pernah ngeliat mamaku tiduran. Padahal nggak ada mamaku di situ. Jadi kayak sama-sama lihat, tapi di hari yang beda. Jadi kayak padahal yang panas tuh kamarku loh, bukan kamar mamaku. Kamar mamaku adem. Ademnya bukan yang dingin-dingin chill gitu ya. Kok gelap Kak Bunga? Dingin. Makanya aku kan kamarku nih panas ya. Jadi makanya waktu itu aku bilang di stream kayak aku ngerasa kiriku dingin itu karena kamarku emang panas banget, nggak banget sih, cuman kayak ya kerasa lah kalau misalnya udara tiba-tiba jadi dingin. Tadi aja aku kayak pas main palo aku lupa kalau aku nyalain AC, aku langsung kayak kok dingin ya, oh iya nyalain AC. Iya emang tuh stream itu. Soalnya itu bener-bener beda hawa di kanan sama kiri. Entah kenapa ya, ini tuh sering banget kejadian mau di sini, mau di tempat tinggalku yang lama, sama aja kejadiannya, sama-sama kayak gitu. Hah, suara apa? Hah, ada suara? Wirawan. Nah ini ya Farhan sama Nela, tolong hanya ada di layarku aja ya, tidak perlu menjadi nyata. Tidak perlu menjadi nyata. Kalian bisa jadi gepeng selamanya. Farhan dan Nela. Ini yang kanan Farhan, yang kiri Nela. Mereka pacaran, cuman mereka gak tahu mau bucin di mana. Apa? sorry. Mukaku kayak gitu. Iya, BGM. Kalian denger apa sih? Aku gak denger apa-apa loh. Kesalahan audio kah? Hah? Udahlah. Kalian kalau misalnya mendengar sesuatu yang tidak aku dengar, mohon tidak usah diucapkan ya. Ya. Gak usah ngajak-ngajak lah. Takutnya. Gak usah ngajak-ngajak, Wir. Suaraku. Ya mungkin audio error mungkin. Jangan bikin panik. Jangan bikin panik, Elvans. Jangan gitu. Enggak loh. Aku pernah cerita kan aku nangis gara-gara ditakutin temanku. Jangan gitu. Nangis ntar. Enggak kan? Ini mata udah berkaca-kaca nih. Ini mata udah berkaca-kaca. Elvans bilang kamu bercanda. Nakutin. Aku pernah digituin sama temanku, dibilangnya, "Lid, kamu dengar suara piano nggak?" Itu tuh dia ngomong sampai 3 kali apa 4 kali gitu. Aku udah pindah dari tempat awal, tetap dia ngomong gitu. Aku sampai nangis. Soalnya aku lagi home alone. Jangan ya guys, jangan menakuti saya karena saya bisa nangis. Aku takut. Piano. Tadi lagi. Waktu itu suara piano, ternyata itu suara notifikasi HP-nya yang delay gitu. Jadi suara duluan baru ada notifnya. Jadi dia kayak, suara apaan ya? Dilihat notif nggak ada. Ternyata setelah itu baru muncul notifnya, tapi nggak ada suaranya gitu. Ini aku ngeliatin ini nih, mic-ku. Kalau misalnya aku lagi diem, apakah ada suara lain gitu? Takut. Ada tanduknya ya? Kenapa ada tanduknya? Kalian pernah? Aku pengen cerita ini aja deh yang rada lucuan gitu ya. Aku pernah ke rumah hantu pas apa sih namanya? Dufan. Dulu kan Dufan kerja sama apa tuh, film apa tuh? Ya bikin rumah hantu gitulah ya, tapi bayar. Karena bukan wahana. Nah, aku masuk itu aku awalnya emang ngajak yang cewek-cewek, cuman cewek-cewek pada nggak mau, pada takut gitu ya. Aku takut, tapi aku emang suka melatih adrenalin diri sendiri gitu. Jadi kayak ya udah deh, aku yang ngajakin temen-temenku yang lain yang cowok. Elvans berisik, kamu diem nggak usah di-mention. Udah. Nggak sengaja teriak. Pokoknya ya sebenarnya itu nggak serem guys. Cuman pas aku masuk nih ya sama temen-temen aku, posisinya tuh di tengah-tengah. Enggak, kedua dari belakang. Kedua dari belakang, paling belakang tuh temanku. Enggak deng, aku di mana ya? Aku ketiga dari depan kalau nggak salah. Aku ketiga dari depan. Belakangku ada 2 orang ya. Aku di tengah. Aku di tengah. Aku kedua apa ketiga sih? Ya pokoknya aku nggak di depan nggak di belakang lah gitu. Terus pas aku baru masuk, kan emang perjanjiannya kita nggak boleh nyentuh orang yang di dalam, karena orang di dalam juga nggak bakal nyentuh kita. Nah itu tipe-tipe rumah hantu yang jalan, bukan yang kereta. Jadi pas jalan itu, pas baru masuk, aku kan tutup mata ya, karena ya gelap. Aku percuma aku buka mata, jadi aku pengennya tutup mata aja. Soalnya itu gelap banget yang di ruangan awal. Nah terus kan kita pegang pundak semua ya, pegang pundak gitu, karena gelap, bener-bener gelap. Yang ruangan pertama tuh nggak bisa lihat. Ada orang di sebelahku banget, di telingaku teriak. Aku tuh pengen nampol sebenarnya, cuman karena aku teringat peraturannya, selama mereka nggak nyentuh, kita nggak boleh nyentuh. Jadi ya aku nggak bisa nampol gitu. Aku jadinya narik baju temanku yang di depanku. Seret. Halo Cesar, welcome to the stream, thank you. Itu tuh karena aku kaget, refleks. Nggak robek, cuman melar aja bagian ininya, apa, leher bajunya itu. Helper salah. Udah, diem aja kalau tahu. Ih, iya, kalau dibisikin aku nggak apa-apa gitu, kayak gitu-gitu aku nggak apa-apa. Cuman kalau wah gitu, aku kan kaget. Mana sih peraturannya nggak boleh nampol, tapi bikin pengen nampol. Jadi aku ya teriak doang kayak kia gitu. Ya udah, tapi ya abis itu kan aku tuh punya temenku yang di belakang ini malah maju ke depan. Aku kan malah makin takut ya, aku nggak mau paling belakang. Sedangkan temenku yang satu lagi, kalau nggak salah aku berempat apa berlima ya, aku lupa. Nah temenku yang satu lagi yang di belakang juga itu teriak-teriak kayak wah gitu-gitu. Aku tuh kalau misalnya orang takut, aku ikutan takut, lebih ke kaget gitu. Walaupun aku nggak ngeliat apa-apa, aku refleks teriak aja, terus kayak lari-lari. Cuman yang lucunya tuh waktu ada yang jadi Mbak Kay, yang jadi Mbak Kay-nya itu cowok. Nah awalnya kita nggak tahu kan, kita ngiranya cewek gitu. Temen gue yang di depan tuh ngomong gini, halo Mbak, gitu, boleh kenalan gak Mbak? Ih cantik banget deh. Terus pas dilihat lebih deket, loh kok mas gitu. terus abis itu ketemu palak. Dia lari dari belakang kita. Ini posisinya tuh ruangannya kayak V gitu loh, V. Lurus terus harus belok kiri tajam gitu. Nah Dia tuh lari dari belakang kita ke yang lurusan ini. Di lurusan ini ada toilet gitu. Dia nabrak ke dinding toiletnya. terus diem gitu kan. Kita yang ngeliat juga diem kayak, Mbak, nggak apa-apa. Sakit gak? Malu gak? Dia diem. kita lewatin aja. Sambil ngomong itu kebelet kali. Pas kita itu kan mau ke pintu ya, aku tuh udah tahu triknya rumah hantu tuh, pintunya itu bukan didorong tapi ditarik. Jadi yang palaknya yang tadi nabrak tuh ngejar kita kan sampai ke pintu. Nah, temanku yang di depan ini panik, didorong-dorong. Aku udah bilang ditarik bukan didorong. Ketutupan.
Elvens mentraktir 1 dino nugget. Perhatikan sekitar lit kali aja ada pala nongol iba-iba gitu.
Iba-iba. Enggak ada. Tidak ada. Nggak ada kok. Nggak ada. Nggak pernah Diego. Belum. Tadi aku baca, cuman aku lupa kalau aku udah baca. Kenapa Diego? Silakan cerita Diego. Abis Diego cerita kita sudahan ya guys. Kita sudahi. Enggak kabur. Emangnya aku bakal bisa istirahat dengan tenang? Aku ingin mengalihkan pikiranku dulu sebelum aku tidur. Aku ingin main palo. Yang cerita tapi nggak tahu mau mulai dari mana. Cerita saja. Apa yang menghalangimu untuk cerita, wahai Diego? Dari mana aja boleh.
Elvens mentraktir 1 dino
siapa
nugget.
sih ini?
Hati-hati pas peluk guling nanti malah peluk yang lain, hihihi.
Enggak lah, nggak bakal kepikiran sama yang tadi, soalnya kan aku mau main palo. Aku lagi mengumpulkan klip one tap. Ingin membuktikan kalau aku juga bisa one tap. Iya. Yang aku pengen nunjukin salah satu klip. Salah satu klip yang lumayan bagus. Mana ya? Mana ya? Kalian mau lihat yang lucu atau yang keren? Mau lihat yang lucu atau yang keren? Hello, welcome to the stream, Kenu. Yang keren, yang keren. Yang keren, oke. Yang keren. Ini nggak keren-keren banget sih. Ini nggak keren-keren banget sih.
Goodbye.
Wah, gede banget suaranya. Nih.
Goodbye.
Udah gitu doang. Thank you. Aku dibilang kawaii, guys. Jadi malu. Jadi malu. Yang mana lagi ya? Yang bagus cuman yang itu doang sih. Yang aku upload di Twitter. Yang aku upload di Twitter apa ya judulnya? Yang aku upload di Twitter apa judulnya? Apa judulnya? aku kok bikin klip, aku nggak inget. Aku nggak inget. Nih kalian kalau mau tahu judul klipku tuh 2K pala, 3 senjata, 3K, 4K cyber breeze, 4K heaven, 4K lagi, 4K pearl, 4K ace 2, ace bridge, ace lagi, ace spike rush, ace apa sih asik, 4K binatang, buat konten, bak audio, bak bully, ciluk bak, cinta, ciper, clutch anjing, clutch, crafet, dor, detik-detik meninggal, di mana Reina, dipuji di Solo, DM 2, dak, gak boleh clutch, gagal clutch, gempa, gensin 2, granatnya telat, guardian, hoki, jatuh bersama, kaget, ketemu Malik, kok bisa, Lydia, apa ini Lydia, apa ini? Mampus, Minima, ngapain berdua, ngidol, ngotot, not better KJ kayak gini. Makanya aku lupa loh. Oh ini, astaga, ini nih.
Belum seharusnya.
Net, bibit.
Itu, yang tadi tuh. Yang lucu, kalian mau lihat yang lucu nih? Ini lucu nih, yang ini lucu nih. Dua orang. Loh. itu lucu itu. Itu lucu. Aku banyak banget klip anjir, tapi kayaknya nggak semuanya aku ini deh. Aku upload. Ini kenapa namanya clutch anjing ya? Kenapa aku ngegas? Aku lupa loh ini apa. Oh, ini yang kemarin. Ada suara windahnya, guys.
Ini ngaruh tahu ini apa? Ngaruh ke ending aja. Berarti ending dong. Kalau salah.
Ini lucu nih.
Aduh, tuh kelihatan gak sih? Pantat Rina.
Aku pengen ketawa jadi jangan.
Tadi tower 1. Oh, udah masuk set. Kalem. Nice.
Astaga, pengen ketawa. itu Renanya Gojo tahu, kalau kalian tahu. Itu Renanya si Gojo. Aku main sama Gojo lagi. Gojo ngeplan kan. Terus temen gue satu lagi bilang, itu pantatnya kelihatan gak sih? Yang di tweet bukan sama Gojo, Yang di tweet sama siapa aja ya tadi? Yang barusan sama Gojo. Sama ya temen-temenku yang lain juga. Yang di tweet nggak ada Gojo. Benerin. Gimana ya? Oh, ini nih sama Gojo nih, Ini Gojo nih. Waduh. Wah. Ini sama Gojo tuh. Apa di mana yang di tweet kan? Yang di tweet nggak ada Gojonya. Nggak ada Gojo di sini nih. Ini kan?
Belum serius.
Net. Tiga. Let's go.
Nggak bisa. Nggak ada Gojo. Retweet. Oh, yang itu. Iya, itu Gojo itu. Itu Gojo itu. Itu yang minta sheriff si Gojo. Nih. Gede banget ya?
Thank you lagi. Dia tuh mau protes tapi minta gitu. Iya. Dalam hati Mbak anjing minimal ya.
Ini apa ya? Kok namanya Lydia?
Herda, men.
Wah.
Oh, ini.
Pagi-pagi dapat tolol kayak gini anjing.
Ya lu kontol bego.
20 anjing di dia anjing.
Kok dia tahu Lydia? Nggak ada kuma ya? Ini ngomong bukan aku ya. Yang jelas lah bukan aku. Si kuma itu. Ini aku hoki nih, ini aku hoki. Ini aku hoki. Padahal aku naik crop anjir, kaget. Buat yang nggak main Valo, kalau naik crop pelurunya ngasal karena nggak lagi berdiri di atas permukaan yang rata. Tapi entah kenapa itu kena kepala. Itu gila sih, itu gila sih. Pertama kalinya nge-kill di rob. Ini apa ya? Oh, malah owe anjir. Ini.
Ngomong sama si terus.
Untuk penutupan. Nah. Udah beres streamnya. Nah, perutku jadi sakit anjir tiba-tiba. Thank you guys. Thank you. Aku harus buru-buru ke toilet. Oke, Atsuikan. Perutku sakit.